I'm Amy Cherry. This local news is a service of Flagler County's Toyota dealer, Beaver Toyota, here to wow ya. An investigation into Flagler County's former tourism director may be wrapping up. John Arking reports.
It's been almost 6 months since the Florida Division of Law Enforcement began an investigation of Flagler County Tourism Director Matt Dunn based on allegations of embezzlement. Dunn came under suspicion after reports of public corruption came to light April 2nd following an internal review of the finances of the department, which has a $14.4 million budget. After reviewing the case, the Flagler County Sheriff's Office turned it over to the FDLE several days later. Because Dunn has been on paid leave since his suspension, he's collected more than $42,000 of his annual salary. However, a final decision on his status is expected soon. An administrative review conducted by County Administrator Jerry Cameron, County Attorney Al Hadid, and Human Resources Director Pamela Wu has been completed and forwarded to the county's labor attorney for recommendations. Cameron says the county had to move forward and could no longer wait for the outcome of the FDLE's investigation. Dunn's attorney continues to maintain his client's innocence and has threatened legal action if Dunn is fired. Dunn has been executive director of Flagler's Tourist Development Office since December of 2016, when the county took it over from the Flagler County Chamber of Commerce. From the WNZF Newsroom, I'm John Arking.
This portion of Flagler's Morning News brought to you by the Daytona Beach International Airport, Delta Airlines nonstop to Atlanta, and now nonstop service to New York City via American Airlines.
A tax preparation service in Bunnell could soon be shutting down. The Justice Department is seeking an injunction against Simple Solutions, which operates in both Bunnell and Daytona. The injunction names Angela Nurse of Ormond Beach, Joe Leone of Boca Raton, and Wendy Edwards of Daytona Beach. They're accused of misconduct, falsifying income and expenses, and making up deductions including charitable contributions on prepared returns. The federal complaint claims the trio falsified tax returns to increase clients' refunds and made money off exorbitant fees. The chairman of the Flagler County Chamber of Commerce is stepping down. Tony Magoo has more.
Jorge Gutierrez, president and CEO of the Flagler County Chamber of Commerce, has tendered his resignation effective September 13th of this year. Jorge has decided to pursue other business opportunities at this time, said Alan Goodman, chairman of the board. He thanked Gutierrez for the outstanding job he has done directing the chamber efforts, which will position the organization for future growth and economic benefit going forward. Under Jorge's leadership, the chamber has experienced an increase in membership year after year, while membership retention has reached its highest level in over a decade. The Chamber Board of Directors' plan is to replace the position with an experienced chamber industry person. In the meantime, Alan Goodman, chairman of the board, will serve as interim president and CEO until a new president and CEO is found and hired. For Flagler's Morning News, I'm Tony Magoo.
Nothing makes a sheriff happier than the county approving his budget.
Sheriff Rick Staley said he's grateful that the county commissioners approved his budget, giving him more people in several areas.
3 additional deputies. One will be a bailiff to support the new county court judge as required by law, 2 for patrol, and then 2 additional 911 operators and 1 evidence technician.
Sheriff Staley said this is all for the next fiscal year's budget. To hear the entire interview, listen to the Free for All Friday podcast. It's on the Flagler Radio app, which you can download today. Tomorrow, about what is the sheriff unhappy?
What would make people want to be in the center of a city like Palm Coast?
Mayor Melissa Hollins said that residents wanted more arts in their community.
So the thought came about when we developed a new vision for Town Center, which included an innovation district, an opportunity zone, and we put different layers on it of what makes sense to drive community to our town center, our downtown of Palm Coast, and the arts were a critical part of that.
Hollins said that the city has outlined a large area of the town center that would help develop different cultural arts experiences. From the WNZF Newsroom, I'm Deb Albertson.
And now you're up to date on Flagler's Morning News. I'm Amy Cherry.